We are fairly early in this game, currently turn 53. We've got ourselves a couple of cities over here. We've got a decent number of extra territories that we might like to add to some cities soon. But in addition to that, if I recall correctly, is it this one? This one here, we got a ton of influence. Theoretically, next turn, well, next turn we won't have the influence for it, but we'll have the patronage amount. We'll be able to go ahead and integrate these guys, assimilate these guys into a city of our own, which will put us over our city limit temporarily, but that's not much of a big deal. And then maybe the Hagmatana we go and just beat up. We'll see. We do have a couple of neighbors we know about. We're gonna have to take a look at the diplomatic situation over there. We did just go into the classical era here, and we picked the Carthaginians. Now, if I recall correctly, we picked the Carthaginians really for only one reason, because it's really only one thing they're doing for us, and that is their war elephants. Because honestly, the hard bargainers, the discount on buyouts is, yeah, we'll make use of this, no doubt about it. The Chthon, how do you pronounce it? I don't know. Their unique district is really good. You'll notice we're not particularly coastal, though. I think we did pick it just for the elephants on the basis that the war elephants are cool. And we have 2 copper, which is what they need. I think that was literally our logic. Whether or not that was a correct move, I don't know. But I think chat really wanted the elephants, and who can blame them about that? So let's take a look at our neighbors. So we've got the Nubians over here, run by Marbazir.
I would like to know you better.
Currently condescending. They have a lot of war support. As far as we know, no, it doesn't say anything about military strength one way or another, so we're equal-ish. Are we at war with these guys? Oh, we are at war with the Egyptians. Oh. All right. I forgot. Good thing we did a recap. I completely forgot we were at war with Orange. I guess the sort of flaming stuff on this screen happens when the war support gets low, right? This is weird that we don't have a flaming icon, or maybe it'll go when we advance to the next turn, because I know there is sort of a red flamey effect that happens when you're at war. It might be tied to war support, or it might just be we need to advance 1 turn for it to update the UI. We'll see how it is. Okay, so we're at war with Orange. Because I was going to say, what we could do is maybe go and snag Hagmatana over here. Although that, if we do that and integrate Wasakani, that's obviously going to go and put us way over our city limit. And maybe we get a successful war to the south, so we'll see. So I think right now what we want to do is just group up our troops so that they're a little bit closer together. Apparently what we're going to do actually right now is we're going to hit end turn first. Is there a reason to YouTube that? I don't know. So I've been setting the map generation on random. So it's supposed to pick from one of the map sets, and it's possible that, you know, it just keeps hitting these, like, large Pangea-ish maps. So, I don't know, I might go back to a continent set. I'll have to do one with, like, lots of islands at some point, we'll see. Okay, so I guess what I'm going to do is hit next turn over here. Construction-wise, we're going to get a Maker's Quarter done in 1 turn. We're going to get a Farmer's Quarter done in 3. I guess that's going to have to be okay. We don't have a ton of money. We'll go end turn here. Bum, 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 bum. 92 months. From damn username. Actually, maybe we should do some rereading of some reading of subs here, because that's crazy. From damn username, 92 months all in a row. Is that the biggest number we've seen? I think that's the biggest number possible. I'm not sure. I think that might be. 92 months goes fast, eh? Also, enjoy the early game, because the game kind of breaks down near the end of the Endless Village. So, I mean, I have finished a couple of games at this point. Yeah, you can kind of snowball a lot for the player, which I'm sure a bunch of things are going to get rebalanced. I suspect the Khmer at some point are going to get a bit of a nerf, because right now, holy crap. That's really what I'm hoping for when we get into the next era, is hopefully we can grab the Khmer, because they are sick overpowered. It's just ludicrous. We got a resub from Iguana Eddie at 53 months, Eagle Bard at 2 months, Luckthar at 54, Bitter Ashes at 9 months, Zadoom at 21 months, Quins at 47, Vixen Rose at 10 months, Job at 63, Palm Wedge at 61 months, Starfire 57 months, Lucky Dead Set at 20 months, English Badger at 9 months. Oh, Twitch baby from Twitch Prime. Arsum at 29 months. Small Speed at 11 months. Millennial Manager at 5. Carol at 27 months. Silas, hey Silas, at 83 months. Haven't been able to catch as many live streams recently. You got your wedding in 10 days. Well, congratulations. Fun fact, I subbed to you at the same time as my other half. If you ever make it to London again, I have a whiskey bar recommendation for you. Man, if ever we can travel again, they're going to be needing a lot of whiskey recommendations. So yeah, I'll be letting you guys know whenever anything like that starts to happen. JMath at 31 months. Gold one, hey, it's a Twitch anniversary at 12 months. Snoop Johnny B at 10 months. Anna Malakarid at 22 months. And just now we got some whiskey and chocolate from Tristel Mundo. Hey, Quill, what do you call a popular ancient musician that performed for Medusa? A rock star. Ah. Oh, man. All right. We've got units to move. We've got some Egyptian troopers over here. They've got a couple of Markabatas. We know they're very good. We tend to use them a lot. Please tell me. Okay, we do have organized warfare, so we can use reinforcements. That's good. Although, I don't think we'll be able to get close enough this round. No. Move here. I can't jump on them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to move my troops together so that we'll be able to do a 2-for-1 blast here. It's annoying that we're going to have barbarian problems at exactly the same time. That's actually extremely frustrating. I think I should just hammer out some military units here. I'll queue up a couple of archers and then we'll see where we are after that.
Debate and discussion are not the pastimes of the idle, but the actions of thinkers and movers who will touch every aspect of civilization.
Okay, this is annoying. What a great way to start the stream, you guys! So the Nubians have just declared war on us. On the bright side, though, these guys just tussled with the barbarians, which A, clears them out of my territory, B, killed one of the units, and they've got a little bit of damage going on as well. So we're going to go ahead and get ready with a manual battle over here. I think what I'll do is do this, just to wall up a little bit in front of my archers. Yeah, we might... Wow, we might be doing a restart real quick. I don't really need to rush for the flag. On the other hand, yeah, mailing those guys would be good. Maybe I'll do this. I can't quite reach there. That does make sense. But I could go here and here, but that would leave my archers exposed, which I don't want. Tell you what, do this and this. Now, vulnerable in close combat, but they still have huge stats. They do have the defense going on right now. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the kill on this unit.
No fear. Now. Come on!
Of course, they'll live with 1 HP. That's going to be fine. Oh, for fuck's sake! The turn... The combat turn auto-ended before I could deploy my reinforcements.
Let's go.
All right.
I'm on it. Off we go.
I mean, we're gonna be fine, but that is very annoying. I'm gonna run this archer back because I'm gonna try to avoid having him die. See, we could have gotten a kill.
Over this way.
This turn. Okay, he's not going to be able to do enough damage to kill anyone, but almost did. And that would have been really annoying.
Follow me. Off we go. Follow me. Come over here. Charge!
Maybe I should have shot this one, I don't know.
Go! No fear. Okay. Come on!
Okay, there you go. You got the kill. Okay. Not the cleanest battle in terms of hit points, but we didn't lose any units, and that was incredibly key. So the problem is now if we're getting attacked from behind here, we are gonna find ourselves in a pretty rough situation. Why am I getting a text message now? Okay. Huh. I'm happy I'm putting out some more units over here. Nice thing is, if we can go and pull these guys in, we'll get their units. We'll inherit their units, and we'll be able to use them in the battles, which is going to be incredibly useful. Whiskey and chocolate again. Oh, hey, Banana Commander. Hi, Quill. Do you know Clock's favorite time? It's got to be 6:30, hands down. What's the time do they show all watches and stuff in like advertisements? Is it like? Is it on the 10 and the 2, I think? It makes a nice kind of appealing V, and like upwards hands is supposed to have like psychological thing. 10-10? Yeah, 10-10, which would be the 10 and the 2. Or I suppose it would be... It could also be 10 to 2. Would be the other way, depending on how the hands go, but yeah. Okay. I don't think... Oh, wait. Where are our war elephants? Yeah, they're quite... No, they're not too far away. 2 techs. Let's beeline towards mounted warfare, because we may end up needing those desperately quick. Now, I guess one of the things is, do I actually want to move on Egypt, or do I need to stay behind and just protect my cities? I mean, we will get some war score, I think, from winning battles, but... I guess ours doesn't go up just passively. It goes up when we win a battle. Theirs will go down passively because they're the ones who declared the war. It'll be slow, but it will go down. Yeah, these bastards coming from behind. I don't think we even have defensive walls up. Let's try to get some, at least some palisades in our cities. Yeah, because he might be coming over here. We don't have any passive population in Brains and Plains. It's 0 population. Partially because we were generating some troops. I'm going to go ahead and disband my scouts, which will give us some population back there, which can help to passively defend the city as well, but this gets us some numbers. Palisades. Right side is the palisades should be up before these guys engage. Army wages. Oh, never mind. I thought this was the one that gave us the +1 army strength. But that's army composition. There we go. Let's ignore that.
Logical that
that's really important. Hey, thanks for the gift subs, David Syntax. Thank you. I could actually accelerate the palisades if I thought they were going to attack this turn, which I don't think they will. So I'm going to do it now. So definitely going to want it for this turn. I don't think they're actually going to make a move over here as is. We're about equal strength right now. Maybe we can get some better units in here soon. I could go... Well, I don't want to build more units because we don't have the population. Our stability is okay. We could get some extra districts. We could get some actual infrastructure. This timing is going to be rough. Do we have... We've got the ability to build coffins over here. And actually, they wouldn't be bad. A little food, a little production, a little science. Guess I will grab you now. You're actually not a bad tile. Alright, they're moving in here. Now... Yeah, if I sortie... Oh, are they actually attacking now? Oh, okay. I thought they were laying siege. That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how that works out for you. I mean, of course, them getting to shoot first does make a big difference. The melee units can melee through the wall, although they do get a pretty substantial penalty for that. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move back here, get some high ground, and we're going to focus down one archer first.
No mercy. Let's go!
Okay. Now, I don't think I'm going to move out with this guy, because we would actually... Well, we do more damage here, but there's a good chance we're going to get multi-hit, so I'm just going to go and defend on this tile. So I'm most worried about this archer. It is interesting that he split his archery attacks.
No mercy.
Okay. The movement here is going to be a little tricksy. Okay, there we go. I'll do this. I'm going to move you back over here. And yeah, we want to eliminate this archer.
All together.
Understood. For your family. Charge!
I should have shot there first. It's not an actual kill. Or I could have moved this guy further back. I don't know. Oh wow, he didn't actually finish this off. Oh, that is just mostly good luck there.
For your family.
This should be fine.
Come on!
Yeah, we kind of got lucky to not lose any units there. The AI was very kind to us. But I was pretty we were going to win. It's a little surprising we didn't lose more stuff along the way. Okay, that's very good. 30 base strength, plus 3 flanking, friendly units, high ground. How many cups of coffee do you drink today? I don't drink a lot of coffee on most days. So sometimes I'll make like a little French press, and I'll have that much, but I make it very weak when I do that. Because it's mostly about just having something to drink and trying to manage my caffeine intake. Alright. What do you mean, can it... What battlefield? Maybe because it was the battle here? Maybe it'll restart. Let me buy this palace. What battlefield? Okay, let me just next turn. Hopefully we don't lose a turn of production. I could put something else in front of the queue temporarily. Hey, what? For safety, what I'm going to do... Archer, I'm going to do this. And actually, what if I flip you back? No, it still says unlimited time. Okay. How about now? There you go. Now you can work... You know what? I'm going to buy the palisade, make sure we don't get screwed out of the ability to build it later on, because that would be rough. We have enough influence. I'm going to go ahead and...
You have added an
assimilate this city.
independent people to your empire.
And actually...
Will the whole be
to
greater
say,
than the sum of its
have a
parts?
district to attach to it, or a territory to attach to it, which is great. We get a couple more archers, although these barbarians here might get in our way if we do this. I guess if we do this, we can still retreat. So, wait. That could move here in one turn. What happened? I don't know. This can probably get a decent coffin. I think it's worth putting that down. Alright, but we got our palisades in both cities. We might have a bit of a population edge. Both of the people declared war on us, which means they have the negative war score. Yeah, so this is going to be... Again, they haven't attacked us, so we can still... Oh, in the cliff, actually, they can't attack down the cliff. And we can still do a safe retreat. What I might do is just move over here to provide a little bit of cover for that unit. So these Cothons are... Well, they're actually not terrible getting put there. It wouldn't be the worst. Because here's the thing, I really want to get out of this era fairly quickly. So we're going to have to figure out where we're going to do that. We can get a star from Militarist very easily. In fact, we might get a couple depending on how the combat goes. Agrarian's going to happen kind of on its own. A few stars here. I mean, it would be nice to combo in one area. Probably we're not going to get Merchant Stars, which is too bad because that's the thing we're going to get the most benefit from. I mean, these things over... We do have 2 copper. We should probably get our forges down. That's actually going to do a fairly decent production boost for us. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that first. Stability, or let's do, well, we're not actually building military units over here. We also don't need the stability. I guess I'll take exploit for now, just in case we decide to build something over there. It might be relevant. What's the whiskey and chocolate? Hey, Shrek! Someone once told me that soy vanilla latte was a 3-bean soup. Thank you very much for that. And thank you very much for that. Woo!
5 farmers' quarters for 1 city. Somebody is going down in history with the title of the Satiate.
Crediting our Cothans as farmers. How to get a guy that looks just like me? I don't know. He also has exactly my voice. It's really weird. Alright, so the Egyptians have shown up over here. Which, okay, what I want to do is try to jet with this guy. And then I want to bring this guy back up to this front. And in fact, you two come over here. We might need some extra muscles in this area. Alright, Coffin's done. Now you could build another one that would be on the lake, but it's really not currently impressive over here. Stability's okay. Can't do units right now.
It's whiskey and
We
chocolate.
really want to get the builder stars, so if I can get like decent ones. Now you could use some actual just growth. Not any of those are god tier though. Brains and Plains does need a little bit of help. Okay, I think flood irrigation is going to be pretty good. This Adara here is attached to Brains and Plains and has a bunch of rivers, and then that's going to become a really good place for us to build the farming districts after. So I think the flood irrigation first is going to be maybe our best bet. Language of bureaucracy. This will make us net money, cost us 100, what will make us a total of 300, so we'll net 200. So we'll do this. We got more whiskey and chocolate. Who dat? It's David Syntax, hey! Felt like a good way to give back to the community. Been watching you for years on the UpTub, so thank you very much, David. That is very appreciated. Egyptian culture bonus is super strong. Well, that's true. Although, I think in terms of the culture bonus... Okay, this is a besiege. They haven't actually started the attack, which means we will, in fact, be able to reinforce. We could even consider a sortie. But I don't think I'm really feeling the need to accelerate that. Actually, we're not going to be in a good... We can't join more dudes into this battle, annoyingly. I don't suppose I can leave with one, can I? No. That's like, select from the reinforcements? Probably not.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Interesting. Can't build anything because of the battlefield. Egyptians they're not Egyptians anymore. Oh, you're right. They're Mayans. Hey, it's Kume Nachos! Because potato? What? He's very excited about potatoes today. You drink a whole pot of coffee almost every day. How come that doesn't surprise me? Cool. Remember, a good defense is a good offense. I'm so good at sleeping, I can do it with my eyes closed. What's brown and sticky? A stick. I have to agree, though. I do think that a good defense is a good offense, or whatever, however you want to say it. Having a good offense is a good defense, because it's really about mobile troops, although the walls are going to help over here. We have a 2-to-1 advantage right now. I'm actually thinking we just bust out of this right now, before they reinforce some more. I'm not worried about their battering rams. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to sortie. This unit is very awkwardly placed, but sure. Maybe I'll put you... Well, we're going to be on attack, so no, I will put you as forward as possible.
Of course.
I guess I could have done a swap, so... do something like that. Because we're going to get to take the first action. We're going to make sure to pop these guys out right away. We could even go and stand on their flag over here, which is fun times.
All right.
This is an archer. Let me just move one step for a sec. Oops. Yeah, no, we can... How come some of these units take the one step and then auto-defend? I must be doing something weird. I must be clicking something.
Strike hard. Let's go.
See, this guy's able to take a huge walk and then still attack. Actually, I think I should focus, you know what, I'm just realizing, on the archers.
Let's get him! Charge! For your family!
I don't think we can get a kill. Maybe this damage is not quite as good as I thought. I mean, we're not getting the friendly unit thing, and they are defensive, unfortunately. But we get the kill. Now you could move out here. They can't go into my flag right away. It's gonna be. I think I'll do this because it's more defended. Or I could do this, and then I could attack this archer guy, but we're not gonna be able to do lethal damage. And then we'll be on the low ground from other attacks. Oh, hold on. I can move this guy out here, and then I'll move this guy out here. So we'll end up doing that regardless. All right. So obviously you're going to attack there, or maybe not, because the stats aren't very good. These guys are all defended in the woods. So let's just go ahead and... Oh, some of these guys are levies as well, who are garbage. What? Who's waiting for my orders? I'll just stand around. Need to save and reload? I haven't seen this before. Hang on. Let me just see if it... No, okay. If you don't want any spoilers for Civilization picks and whatever for the YouTube series, close your eyes when I bring up the save screen here. Oh, wait, a turn is happening. Alright, it unstuck itself at some point. We're all good. I don't know. I hadn't seen that bug before. I believe you, it's common, but that's first time. Thanks for the gift subs, Sirid Watto. Thank you very much, that's extremely kind. There's a few people giving gift subs today, and I mean, it's just a wonderful way to help grow the community and, you know, give stuff to people who might not be able to support the channel directly themselves. So that, and I mean, obviously makes a huge difference for me, and so thank you. Do I want to shoot the archer?
Follow me.
Well, I know I definitely want to go and smack him around a bunch. I think we can murder him
All together.
with just the meleeers. Which means I can take the shot there. And then probably just... There we go. Alright. That's it. Boom. Another successful battle. We lost one unit. I think it was just a levy, which is, I think, a population from the city. So it does hurt, but it's not devastating. What are these warriors? They could upgrade to swordsmans if we had iron. Do we have any iron in our borders? That's not in our border. I think that's unclaimed, actually. Yeah, I think the answer is no to that. You asked them why some all units auto defense. Because you move them, there's no enemies in attack range, so they only move in defense. It was an archer who I only moved one tile, so he still had movement left, and he had enemies in range. Maybe there wasn't an enemy in firing range, but I only moved him to one square out of the reinforcement spot, so he would definitely have movement left. Unless, was there a river in that tile? No, because it was here. It was from there. He should have been fine. You can only move once? Pretty sure, no. You can move like little steps, because I know I've done it before for places that have like I've had battles in places that still had fog of war, so I had to move a little bit to reveal the fog of war and then try again.
With 5 makers
Maybe I'm wrong.
quarters, an
We'll
empire
see. We'll
could build all
look for
sorts
that
of
next time.
interesting
I
and
don't think I'm
troublesome
claiming a wonder here,
things.
which does, you know, hurt a little bit. And I know everyone's really excited about wonders all the time. The fuck are you doing here? You know what you're doing here? You're here to get murdered. I'm happy the drops are still working. That's really good. More people claim the avatars. Wait, did the battle just start here? So they're attacking me? Or... Oh! No, it's doing the thing where it locked the preview. Okay.
Let's do this. Got it.
Now, obviously, I can't move these guys again because of zone of control.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to mess up any of my movements here, so... Oh, I didn't realize you were ranged.
No mercy.
All together.
Oh. I guess I can't move them twice. Alright.
No fear.
That's weird. I don't think I've ever actually... I don't think I've ever actually been in a position where I had needed to move a unit a second time before. I assumed it was like the world map where they have, you know, their movement and you can use that much, but okay. I mean, this guy's about to get just absolutely obliterated.
For your family. Off we go.
There we go. Not much to gain from killing the barbarians other than protecting our land, which is something, obviously. But yeah, not critical. Yeah, I use, especially if you watch the YouTube series, I use the trick of letting your units move through your friendlies and ignore zone of control a lot. It's a really, really, really powerful move. In fact, I used it already in these combats over here. I didn't call that out explicitly, but yeah. Okay. The problem is, I feel like he can't really move against either one of my opponents right now, because the other is going to come up and give me a hard time. So that's a little bit of an annoying sort of stuck position here. This place doesn't have the greatest stability. We could decide to just build the religious building over here, or I could just throw down a public fountain. I should probably get something going. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this. If I want to contribute from the other cities, I think it's actually fair. I'm going to do that. I want to build it for this city. I don't care too much about positioning for this, as long as it's a tile where I'm unlikely to do any real work on that tile long term. So I don't know. I'm just going to stick it way over here. I think it's going to be fine, and that's going to be okay. And yeah, I'll get the other cities. Maybe I'll let them finish what they're building now, and then have them throw in and help. Oh, actually, there you go. You just finished your flood irrigation. Let me move you over here just to make sure you can grow back a little bit. Help out with this. There we go. Already shaved tons of turns off of that. We've got a fair amount of influence. Can you link another area? You can. Unless I want to give that to questionable Muffin, which actually can afford right now. But it can also grab other things, including forward grabbing some territory over here, which might be nice for vision. Brains and Plains can also attach some stuff. Okay, what's our priority for attachments? Well, all right. Attaching Alsafina would give us a third copper, and we do have some forges, so that would, give us a little bit more flat production. I do like attaching things on borders with hostiles, because right now they could go and ransack our outposts. But it's less of a problem if it's attached. What symbol does Iron use? It's this one over here. Which I think is just an unclaimed tile. Oh, no, that's not true. Is it claimed by barbarians? There might be a barbarian city here we can't see with that pale blue color. Right? I think that's the same one. Interesting. I think right now it's all kind of 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I don't think there's a really strong incentive in any direction. So, tell you what, Brains and Plains has low population. Let's attach something to it so it can get its production going. Maybe I'll go and grab Kuma. Kuma was claimed. Do you think Kuma's claimed in the war? Yeah. But, I mean, I don't really think that makes much of a difference. Yeah, I think it's the only iron over here, too. You know what? I'll grab Alsafina, because the extra copper will give us a tiny bit more production anywhere that's got a forge. Oh! Never mind, Brains and Plains can't afford to attach, because it's already got too many. It's 230 over here, it's probably 230 here as well, because they have the same amount. So with that, I don't think there's much of a difference. What I'm going to do is I'll probably attach Duxba over here. Dushba, I don't know, this place. Just because of military kind of implications. It's got good rivers as well, which we can boost. And Alfric also has some rivers, though, so, I don't know, 6 of one, half a dozen. It's got more population over here. Done. Easy. Thingy, finally. Okay. So he's got another group over here, which might be going for our capital. Which should be okay, because we can respond to those kind of moves. I don't want to sleep these guys, because I actually do want to keep sort of being able to look and see what the deal is. I'm going to come down here. Oh, it must be claimed by barbarians. Too bad I don't have any friends. What I need actually right now are some friends so that I can import some iron and upgrade to swordsman. That would be pretty substantial. Flood irrigation would be great for this city, but I am thinking about just building some more military. What do they have over here? They have this Tasseti archers that have 20 strength. They've got 20 strength warriors. Are there currently 22, which isn't bad. Should I just run out and try to murk those guys before they assemble? Possibly. Tell you what, let's, we actually have pretty good income. I'm going to plan on a couple more warriors, a couple more archers. I mean, it's going to bring down our population, questionable Muffin. But we did just attach more pop, so hopefully it'll be okay. Let's... Landscape here is a little tight with these cliffs. Let's see if we can intercept. That's the word I'm looking for. I mean, I guess interfere as well, potentially, but... Don't know about leaving Brains and Plains, because it's clearly been a target before. I feel like I should leave some units over here. +1 city cap for sure, and I think we can do it now.
Most problems eventually yield.
Oh, could be a barbarian outpost. And maybe we could go and plunder that. Yeah, it must have just been an outpost before that's now a city. So I guess I could have ransacked it and then claimed it. But, oh well. I could decide to just throw some influence at these guys. And absorb them. And then they could attach Kuma. Hell, even Alsafina, maybe. Yeah, that actually might be really good for us.
All together.
Okay. They ran. I don't think we'll be able to catch them next turn. Yeah, we could check relative military strength, that's true.
Or are you
We are more powerful than them,
Is there some reason you weren't my time?
and nothing special there. So we are more powerful than the Golden Dragons. Ooh. Sounds very impressive when you say it that way. Let me get you to come down that way. Oh, hello. Why did you decide to move in this direction? Because you're going to do some plundering. Well, you can't retreat 2 turns in a row there, buddy. I don't know if anyone told you how this game works, but you can't retreat again.
No fear.
Also, you're not going to be able to manifest any units. Don't even need more. Although, in fact, what I should have done is grabbed the archers out of here first. I mean, it's not going to matter.
No mercy.
If I kill you, is it immediately going to drop the new unit in that square? What's left in this reinforcement stack? See, all archers, which means... Yeah, see, I should have done the archers because I could have stepped them back, all 3 of them here, and then fired. I think it's still worth getting them out, which means I have to take this warrior. Yeah, it'll end the battle. So I kind of want to not step on that tile.
Come over here.
Oh, it might end the battle the second that first one is dead.
Follow me. No fear.
It did end the battle the second that first one is dead. Except that we can just do this. Now, for you, I want to spawn the archer, step it back, spawn the archer. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We're obviously going to kick this guy's ass. I did it wrong, but that's okay. So we're just going to keep killing 1 unit at a time here.
Let's get him. No mercy. Charge.
I'm going to go out on a limb and suggest that the AI position themselves poorly. Because I think I can do it 1 more time. This time he could retreat? Oh, apparently I can do it again and again. Alright. So this time he's going to be able to deploy his troops, which means we'll just be killing his last 2 units, and that sounds pretty much okay.
Come over here.
Off we go.
Hang on a sec.
Over this way.
See, we can... oh, actually, because of the rivers I can't walk through, but that's okay. I say, oh, we can get some zone of control shenanigans here, but...
Charge. That one.
Go.
For your families.
For your families.
Now.
Finish him.
No fear.
I guess these have moved, so I can't move them out of the way for this one, which is too bad. Oh well. I mean, meleeing into an archer unit's pretty good. I wonder if that counts as winning 3 different battles, or... yeah, 3. Yeah. I mean, I've got tons of war sport. The thing is, and they lost a bunch of war sport from that. That's amazing. That's very good. Gotta watch those mountain placements, apparently. Alright, he does have some troops over here. Just gonna keep this archer position here for now. This is... yeah. Influence if they follow our state religion, faith. We want open-minded. Do I want to get that now? Yeah, I think
It
I'll
all
do that
sounds
now.
well and good, until they start worshipping delivery services and bank accounts.
Great Tory's about to get finished. Being rude. Stop trespassing my territory. Oh, are you playing Humankind right now? With my avatar? Nice. Alright, so the orange people might make a move on Brains and Plains, but that's not... oh! We should rename the city. If you haven't done it already, make sure to hashtag name. You'll enter the draw, and I'll pull a name from chat for a barbarian city that we went and ate up there. And how's this one come along? Yeah, see, that's growing pretty well. This chat's going to be completely unreadable for a sec, but that's okay. This guy might just run away.
Attack!
Yeah. But, ooh, interestingly enough, and I didn't realize that.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't know if they ignore certain things when they're fleeing, because they do seem to be able to flee very far normally. Just insta that, because that's definitely going to go fine for us. I wasn't sure if it was going to ignore the rivers, but he got completely stuck.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, I think I'm going to move these guys down towards Brains and Plains. Alright, let me do a draw from Moobot. I hit manage. Draw. And the winner is Cosmic Tugboat! So our city over here is going to be renamed to Cosmic Tugboat. Which actually sounds like the naming convention I'm going to be using for these series, so that's pretty convenient. Alright, one tour just got done. We could build another one. But our forges are going to do great things for us right now with the amount of copper. Didn't I add another copper? Oh, no, I didn't actually attach that. Still, it's not bad for a bit of a kickstart. Oh, your food's going down. Hang on. Let's get your imbalance policy. First of all, let me go public control and weight you a little bit more towards industry right now. Alright, your food's going up, but it's not as brilliant as it could be. Could be granary. You do have some rivers there and there. Let's flood irrigations first. Get that growth going. Yeah, I was gonna say there's gonna be some good farmers' quarters over here, and I do probably want to get builder stars. Because again, we're hoping to advance eras pretty quickly. At least we're gonna get lots of we're murdering people era advancement. You know, that's nice. Let's get flood irrigation first here, and then we can have a little bit more info about our farm placement. Wonder can be claimed. I know, but I'm not gonna. That's coming along well there. We got some annoying people wandering around. Wow, more cities spawning in. Okay. I don't know if we can make a move on Kerma. Thing is, they're about to break.
You warrant my time, let alone trust.
I don't know. I don't think I can ask for a city if I don't occupy it. What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm very excited for the fact that they're going to drop out of this war soon. And we might just take a bunch of money. It'd be great to grab territory, but we might just grab a bunch of money. What I propose is that we swing our troops to the southeast here against Orange, who first of all are moving some more troops towards us, but then we can also be in a situation where we're fighting just a one-front war. Ah, the flooded lands. Alright, well, we'll protect. We do have enough influence for merge. It's going a little cheaper there. Yeah, because you still don't have as many territory. We don't have the... Okay, just making sure I'm not outstanding with the thing of, like... I can't remember what it's called, but the, like... There, create outpost. So we have the create outpost right now. We could cancel it and move it to the other one, but no. I just wanted to make sure if it wasn't running at all, I was going to want to do something about that. Let's go ahead and just attach this. That's going to be fine.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
There you go. We'll figure out the rest of the terrain after this. Hey, Shade Dust. Thank you very much. Privet, Commandant Quill. Will you be playing Hoi 4 Soviet campaign once No Step Back releases? Consider this contribution for the Red Army. Yeah, I've been really eager to do a Soviet run in Hoi 4, but the national focus tree for the Soviets in the current version of Hoi is just, it's so puny and depressing. So I'm very, 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 very eager to see a redo over there, and I'm very excited to get back into Hoi. Okay, we now have access to our war elephants. Now, nothing actually upgrades to war elephants, unfortunately. Not any of the dudes I have, which is too bad. Did you pull back those troops? Oh, you're pillaging Kuma, or ransacking, rather, which is certainly a bit annoying. If I go here, you're not. If you attack me, these guys will all be able to reinforce, so that's going to be fairly safe. You've got your flood irrigation. Good. You still don't have much in the way of food. I think I would love to drop down some farmers' quarters here, and these are some good ones over there. Yeah, that looks real good. Real good. And yeah, if we can keep doing a little bit of that, I would not complain. Because, you know... So we're going to get a star on science soon. Again, and I'm not going to stick around in this era. I really do want to leave this era as quickly as possible. We only need one more for Builder Star, 6 more units, which might happen soon, one more tech over here. I mean, we still got a little bit to go. At least, actually, our turn income's pretty good, so we actually might get our money star, which is interesting. I should probably grab... I was going to say philosophy. Those are stone walls. That's also our citizens. If we do get attacked, our city will be defended slightly better. Philosophy, I mean, we might not be able to research quarters immediately. Philosophy does give us +1 city cap, but we can wait for that a tiny scooch. For safety, I'm going to go grab fortifications over here. I may or may not build the stone walls right away, but having access to the citizens will at least help. So we're going to grab that as a safety. And then probably go and grab philosophy. There's our builder star. Wonder claims, yeah. Which is fame that would be nice to get, but...
Follow me. Over this way.
What is this actually composed of? 2 Markavatos, 2 warriors. And we will have some reinforcements, actually. More than some. Unless he's got some stuff in the Fog of War. Yeah! Piss off! I knew you were to run away. Excellent. So yeah, you're still dropping. You're definitely looking forward to GGing out. I think I still want to establish some farmers' quarters for now. That's not the greatest, though. We could slap down some makers. Could even set up some good spots for our berets when we go Khmer. Gift subs from Sirit again. Thank you. Could slap down just a few of these. Honestly, it might be a good time to put down the stoneworks over here. Because I think we might get more value out of this than the makers right now. The only thing is, the makers' quarters and things does contribute to builder. On the other hand, we don't have a crap ton of stability. Okay, it's a great place for stoneworks. So let's do that. We might do granary after. I got enough money, I could even rush this. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. Let's do that. Oh, wait, I can start building my war elephants. Not that Brains and Plains has a lot of population. We actually might not end up needing them. Which means taking Carthage was really a questionable decision. Interesting. I've never seen the ability to refuse before. But I think the thing to do is just to accept their surrender. We'll take their money. And then we know we can just focus on one side. So I'm going to do that.
Support is our raw.
Oops, I shouldn't have cut off my tech. Why not upgrade my troops with all that money? That's a great question! I don't know. Why don't I upgrade my troops with all that money? Is there a reason maybe I'm not upgrading the troops with all my money? Is it because I don't have any iron? And that would be required? That might be the reason. Now, with you guys over here, I mean, I should... Oh, when can I get the strategic resource? Can I never get the strategic over here? I can buy the resources. Oh, they're not actually working the iron. Hold on. Is it only 1 iron I need for the swordsmans? Can I build their extractor and then buy their iron? Well, there we go. There's something I can do. Boop. We've got swordsmans now. That's going to help a lot. I mean, it might be a little redundant to buy because we might just integrate these guys, actually. We might just assimilate them. But this definitely accelerates things a lot, which is nice. Now, these guys, they might be the ones who just retreated. I think they work, because I think otherwise they would have run away again here.
Keep moving.
So I'm just going to get my mailers up on the front. Well, I guess we get to go first.
Yes.
Come over here.
So I can afford to have my archers positioned a little bit further forward. Neo-colonialism. That would just happen there? Yeah.
Will do.
Oh, no, I want to select this dude. Archers on the high ground. You can fire from there, although I don't think you'll have vision, but that's okay. This is a swordy man. So we'll move you there. I mean, I'm just doing this out of abundance of caution.
Off we go.
But there's no way we're going to need everything like that. Although we might not get everyone in one turn. Now, what I could do is focus my archers on the melee units, because there's a good chance that these guys, yeah, they're just going to get absolutely 100% obliterated.
For the Empire.
Although, you're not going to be able... you could do this.
Fight.
Yeah, so that guy can't do anything anymore, but that's alright.
Charge.
You know what? Just auto the rest. These guys might run down and they could melee my archers, which would certainly be painful for them, but they're not going to do enough damage to break anything. There you go. Cool. Might have been able to save a couple of hit points. Especially by not doing things that way. Okay, they're getting close to breaking. It would be great to get a city out of this one, which might not be possible. I can ask for, I think, territory that's not attached. So Gogruk's over here, I think I can take in a peace deal. Just not the cities. Tikal does have a fair amount of fortification. I actually don't have a lot of faith we can take this before they just give up, but we'll see. Peppered with arrows, not a good way to go. You could say they were assaulted because Pepper... Anyway. Listen, dude, you gotta fuck off out of my territory, buddy. We don't actually have an aggression pact, so he could do something annoying. Probably he's not gonna. But he could. So, next turn, they'll be over 90, and we'll have enough. We'll be able to eat those guys up. Which will put me over my city limit, which is then that much more of a problem if I do decide to take a city from Orange here. This territory here could also be claimed. You could do a lot with the stoneworks, although what you really need is food, but I mean, this will help us get there faster. Do I just want to pump these guys? I'll tell you what, let's do that and that. I mean, we do have the money star, but the other things are still pretty good. You have a lot of industry without having anyone working in it. That's pretty stupendous. Let's get ourselves a forge as well. We're not sitting on a ton of stability. Only game in town. Ooh! Okay. +7 combat strength on our units is pretty insane. I don't know if it's actually going to come up in a battle anymore. I think you have a city policy thing you can do to raise city cap. Am I not already running it? Yeah, I'm running small council already. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder, though. It's good to check. I know it's hard to believe, but sometimes I forget to do things when I play video games. But we did have that one. All right, let's make a move on Tikal. We will tickle Tikal and see. Especially with that +7 strength. Fortifications research. Yeah, that was just for safety. Sign star, go. Let me move. Okay, well, you've got the locked-in movement, which is fine. Try to move forward as much as you can, and then, yeah, end up somewhere over here. And... you better not do anything really annoying. There, Marbazier. I'm gonna have to go spank you some more. Stonework giving us a lot of value over here. We have some rocky fields. Okay, let's get the stoneworks down. So again, not infinite stability over here. Can we build a public fountain? It's probably worth doing that. Would that put us to 90? Because I think when you get 90 and above, you might have to be above 90, but I think being 90 is fine. Increases the chance you get like good events as opposed to like neutral or bad. So let's get that fixed. Plus then we can, you know, feel a little bit more comfortable about building districts. So yeah, we still have philosophy over here for +1 city cap, which I think we are going to pick up now. So yeah, we do have a lot of cap. And right now, like, I consider my cap really to be 1 above this. And later on, like, even now, we'd be able to sport 2, but it would tank our stuff. So let's go ahead and yoink these guys. And attach Kuma, which gives us an expansion of Star, which is really nice. And we get some units that we get to inherit here. Now, this could become the new target of attack. So what I'm going to do is... oh, this positioning is kind of poop. You get the spearmen and the 2 archers in there. I'm going to upgrade both of those. We're still making money. Okay, good, because I just like, wow, we just added a ton new units to our empire here, but we are good. You could probably build a good coffin. I mean, it's decent. Well, let's get it before we switch eras. It's at least acceptable. Wait, hold on. With Carthaginians, are our harbors coffins forever now? I feel like there's something itching the back of my brain that the Carthaginians do that. I think they upgrade all your harbors. If you have harbors already built and you become Carthaginian, I think it upgrades all your harbors. I mean, certainly everyone we've built is going to stay coffins. What if we build new harbors later on? Or is that what you're saying? It might be. No, it's because the Phoenicians don't get it. Okay. I thought like there was something, but it must be, I think it might upgrade your existing harbors. There's some weird interaction there. Oh shit, where the hell are you doing here? That is slightly less than pleasant. I'm gonna quickly buy some palisades and some stone walls. And feel very good about that, actually. And we'll just build a forge. Or, hold on. I can't purchase the war elephant. I'm gonna start producing one anyway. If he doesn't attack me right away, we might buy one next turn. Alright, well... we could consider getting war slaves. We don't have to run either one of these. We could consider getting war slaves and do some ransacking, but I think I don't tend to build common quarters. Maybe it's something I should. I think we'll just leave it for now, not spend the influence, plus we'll feel a little bit better about ourselves. What the hell are you doing here, Marbs? Alright, no, go wait. Wait, what? Why are you already... oh, because you're okay. Well, that's a bold choice there. Oh, that might end my movement on these units. Okay.
Don't fall behind.
We have our orders.
We have our orders.
Him being in there is going to be a little bit annoying. We will be able to attack him there, although it's going to be a little... because we can attack him in melee through these walls.
I'm on it.
Let's go! Go!
Yes.
Yeah, see, and I've ended the movement on these guys by joining that battle. I probably shouldn't have done that. That's not going to bring all these guys in. I'm going to wait a turn just so I can position and just make sure we can take it in like one turn. Because right now what happens, if I'd start, it would pull this in, and then these guys would sort of be blocked from joining the battle in a convenient way. Okay, I don't think these guys actually have to stay parked here. We'll move them forward. They might get caught somewhere, but it's probably okay. Alright. This actually isn't bad, despite the lack of huge adjacencies. Maybe I will throw one of those down, just to say. Okay, food's coming in. You've got that. I don't know if I need to worry about rushing the stone walls. Obviously, we're going to want the lumber mill for some... well, maybe. We're going to want the lumber yard for some maker's quarter stuff down here. But I might still just want to do some farming. Do that. Yeah, let's get that down first. Again, keep the growth going a little bit more. We only have to kill one more unit for the final militarist star. Okay.
Go this way.
You guys are going to be very annoying with your movement here. Okay. That's a warrior. There you go. No reinforcements from you.
Off we go.
Oh, it's like, why can't I shoot this guy? Because there's no one actually there right now. And again, I can just block those reinforcements. If my goal is not to necessarily just sit here and kill units, but grab the city as quickly as possible, I think if I do this, you actually should be able to come here, which is quite nice.
Don't fall behind.
Now, I mean, I could kill units, but again, this way I do get to just focus on
Come on.
doing this.
Only in the mind's eye.
Oh, is there not? That's too far away, okay. Come on.
Come over here. For your family.
That's not too far.
To battle.
Negative.
Oh yeah, I can't move in here because I've already moved there.
Let's go. Fight. Fight.
You are going to spawn a dude behind, but I guess that's just going to have to be that. I think that might be it. I don't think anyone else can do anything. Oh, I can come over here. Just put ourselves in a position to shoot these guys. Oh! They are actually present now. Yeah. That's why I end turn like that sometimes, in case there's a random unit somewhere I hadn't moved and something I missed. Okay, we got the military start, which lets us advance eras. That will interrupt the construction of the coffins. But we could also just buy them out, which I think might be tempting. I'm going to buy this
You
one
have
out, because
built
that's
the
4
first
turns
harbour
away.
to construct and launch the vessels of the Empire.
I'll probably let this
Time
one
to
get
stock
built.
up on champagne bottles.
Oh, I've got to rename the Barbarian City. Well, we've got a couple of renames to do. I don't think I can rename the city I just took. Okay, we'll wait 1 turn before we switch eras, because I should then be able to buy out the coffin, finish it, and then advance. I can't move that way at all. So, I'm going to pull a name out of our hat, out of our draw, for this Barbarian City. It's Negligible Nerd! Yeah, we get those 2-word combos. Those adjective... Did I spell that right? Negligible... Yeah. Negli... No. I'm like, no, there's something missing here. Negligible. There it is. Nerd. We got the adjective noun combination that I think is going to be a good fit here. Excellent. Negligible nerd right over here. Lovely. We could start a Tory somewhere, and we may. House describes stone walls. I think we can live without that. The granary wouldn't be bad, or just start plopping down even more quarters. And we'll get the granary down. We're going to definitely want it at some point. Cultural blessing. Stability. Always stability over here. Because, again, plus, you know, a few points of extra influence is great early on, but becomes meaningless. I mean, we're already making hundreds of influence per turn, I think. Whereas stability is always
That
good.
should help simplicity and keep things
Yeah,
focused.
like, you know.
Depending, of course. on
So,
what
I'm going to say
you
remind me later, because I'm going to finish the one Cawthon first. And alliteration is awesome as well, yes. Well said.
Debate and discussion are not the pastimes of the idle, but the actions of thinkers and movers who will touch every aspect of
Where the
civilization.
hell are you going? Alright, well, first... Yeah, you're going to run, but we should be able to catch you.
For the Empire!
I say you'll run. I don't know if we're going to be able to catch you. There you go.
Don't fall behind.
Hell, we can pretty much just auto battle this one. Alright. Oops, I didn't mean to end round. I meant to hit auto battle. Oh well. Still doesn't matter. So infinitely one-sided that I'd take an extra slap of damage there that I didn't have to take. There we go. How you doing there? Yeah, they're at 0. So killing units here isn't required for the peace out. It's just a let's do some extra damage to our opponents. But I can't reach anything else. So we will now peace out. So we're definitely grabbing Tickletown over here. Zhang is a territory that I already control, probably because it's attached to Tickle, I suspect. Now, what about the rest? Gokrux we know the name of over here. And that would be nice to grab if we've got the war score. Oh, it doesn't. We only have 9 left over, so it's just going to be these two. Yeah, and I don't care about that. You can push me if you want. Alright, let's rename Tickletown to... Where's my Moobot? Yondar! Yondar, welcome to the Empire. We had to take you by force, but that's how important you were to us. While I'm going around here, let's just go ahead and burn this down. I could take the war slave policy. Because if I'm going to do a ransack, we get some extra population. I don't know. What I want to do here is buy the Cawthon. There you go. So I have no more Cawthon production. Ooh, does Yondar want a Cawthon? Yeah, but it takes 5 turns to build. No, and I really want to go up eras because I really want the Khmer. I'm sure shit's going to get rebalanced at some point, but right now, these guys are so insanely overpowered. They're so good right now. First of all, more elephants. And who doesn't love elephant-based units, right? Exactly. We'd need 2 iron to get to use these guys, so maybe we will, maybe we don't. I don't know. You don't have to buy the Cawthons. There's 1 tick of production stays in the queue. Oh, you're right, because you don't actually change empires until the next turn. On the other hand, A, let's be careful about it, and B, you know, we've got money. We want to convert the money into faster production. So, you know, elephants are cool. Oops. What else we got going on with them? What else makes them so good? Well, first of all, their bonus fame comes from Builder, which is something we want to do anyway. Hey, that's great. That's really lovely. And then we get that stability boost whenever we complete a district as well. I mean, it's temporary, I think, but it's still quite helpful. Servants of Magnificence. Hey, our Maker's Quarters just get more industry forever? Boy, that's really good. If they had literally nothing else, they would probably still be the single most powerful pick at the medieval era here because of the berets. These things are nuts. These count as both makers' quarters and farmers' quarters, so they exploit both food and industry, which makes them so easy to place. If they had nothing else, they would probably still be pretty good. They give flat-out 5 food. Hey, that's really good! +1 industry per population. Oh. +2 industry per adjacent river. Oh. Like, that's the thing. If the beret was literally just counts as a maker's and a farmer's and +2 industry per adjacent river, if that's all it had, it would still be really, really good. So, yeah, let's enjoy it before it gets nerfed into the ground. Boom. So insane. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go and burn down. We don't need the slavery thing. Do I want stone walls? No, I think I'm gonna get the lumberyard, because I think we're definitely gonna beret maker over here, and the lumberyard will give us good value. Granary, fishery, flood irrigation. You have... Oh, you technically have a river over here, but barely. You don't even have real farmland. Obviously, stoneworks is pretty good over here. Let's get that started, and we'll see if we can buy that out in a couple of turns as well, because that could definitely use a speed boost. You have a river over here that might justify some flood irrigation. Let's just get the stoneworks, because you've got a fair amount of terrain, I think, that will benefit from it. And over here, I think I'm just going to grab whatever's cheapest. I think we'll just grab our sailing at this point, and that's going to be okay. As long as you put the production to the unique use before swapping cultures, stays in the production queue. I thought we've tested that twice. But maybe, okay, maybe it needs production in it first. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe if I just put, you know, just queue it on the final turn, it doesn't stay. Because we've definitely tested it. Like, oh, I'm going to switch, so I'll put the Cawthon in, and then it's going to, we're going to lose it. But maybe if it's already got part production, then it stays. Okay, we'll have to confirm a case of that at some point, but right now I don't care.
Wisdom
Yeah, you need to put
and
production into it.
technical innovation from earlier eras bring humankind new knowledge, and we immediately use it
You need to
find
put some work
new
into it.
ways.
I don't like putting work into things. That's why I play video games for a living.
Greater
I mean, come on.
empires build more powerful armies, but brute strength may be defeated by superior innovations. It is brains versus brawn, with ever richer cities as tempting spoils for the victor.
We get 2 cutscenes? Oh, maybe, I guess it's part of the same cutscene.
For innovation and brute strength, the Khmer present you with sophisticated hydraulic engineering and ballista-equipped elephants. I like it.
I should have a beret to wear when I'm playing the Khmer. Yeah, so it is possible to stick in the same country from era to era. It's called Transcending. And the benefit of it is you do get 10% more fame for the entire game. If you've transcended, you know, for every time you transcend, you get 10% more fame. The downside is that you don't unlock the, you know, some of the higher tier unique units, and just more stuff. But yeah, it's in fact, I think it's going to be fairly common. The classical era cultures right now are not terribly impressive. We went Carthaginians because we thought we might have needed our war elephants defensively. It turns out we didn't need them, so I actually really wish I'd transcended our very first era just to get the fame boost. Now, if we look at the score, I suspect we're not doing well score-wise. Well, we are 4th, and actually not too far behind, because we haven't done anything to focus on fame, but that is something that we can start focusing on a little bit more going forward here. We got politics. Nubians want an aggression pact. You know what? I'm very happy to say yes to this, because we still have the orange people to target, right? We can be friends with Marbazir.
Yes, I cannot dispute the benefit in that.
Your Shen's been vassalized by Spiffing Brit.
Excellent. This will be remembered.
Let's see if we can open a trade. The AI is usually pretty happy to trade.
We would all benefit from growing closer, don't you think?
I might want to buy some goodies, but Yondar, I would very much like to buy this out. So let's just wait. We'll buy it out next turn. So position-wise, okay, we're 1 over our city limit, so we really don't want to add another one. And I don't think, yeah, we don't have the ability to do merges because we'd actually see it on this screen if we could. or it would show up over here as well. So we don't have the merging tech currently, because I'm like, I could go and beat up these barbarian cities, but I don't know how helpful that would be right now for us. Excuse me. I think I should probably attach some other places. There's nothing to attach to Yondar. Cosmic Tugboat could attach Alfric over here, which I think is a decent idea. Well, it's the same. They both have the same amount of territories. I don't think I care what city Alfric gets attached to. In fact, questionable Muffin, I'm just trying to see, like, is there any sort of tile adjacency that'll lean us more one way to another? I think it's about 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. I can't see any really strong argument for either one. Other than questionable Muffin is our capital. Yeah. We could grab Wonders as well, but right now I'm just happy to go... So we're going to attach it to Cosmic Tugboat. I'm happy to spend some influence merging our terrain here. So I have a lot of troops. And nothing to do with them, which I don't like, because it's a waste to have troops that aren't doing anything. Well, first of all, apparently we can grab this territory. So let's do that. You know what we can do? Is we can punch this guy in the face. Because we don't have a non-aggression pact with you. Oh! Did we just meet the brown bears?
1,000 welcomes! I am the leader of a great people. I hope you are one who keeps their word.
They're aggressive, but I'm more powerful than they are. Here. You want to set up some trade?
I have a proposition for you. I think you'll like it.
Excellent. I still have to wait one more turn before I buy this out, yeah. I suspect we're going to see Orange come out and decide to do some aggression at some point, because they're going to hate me pretty hardcore. So we'll keep some troops. I think we'll just park some stuff in some cities here, near our borders. Maybe here too. I'm not really expecting Marbazir to start some crap, but maybe we'll be sure. We could decide to disband some of our troops as well, but I don't know. All right. Do I want to build a berry? Yes, I do, Other Berry. So here's an acceptable first location over here. The thing is, the production is basically going to be insane everywhere because it's mostly based on, you know, heavily based on population. Also river and stuff like that. So the only thing is it also really adjacencies well with, well, it counts as both a farm and a makers, so it adjacencies well with both. Potentially better with the makers, but yeah. This isn't bad because, I mean, makering here, it is closer to the border, which could be a little more awkward. It does have a lot of food. You know what? That is actually pretty good. This is clearly the better tile for it itself. The only question is there a better tile placement if we were to consider everything else we're going to build? But I think it's going to be fine. We're gonna go ahead and get that started. So now we are on the next turn. Hello, sailing. And we could now. I still want to merge some land, but we might claim a wonder here. Let's see what's in the list currently available. All right, so all those are gone. The war support. Oh yeah, +2 stability on districts. I think that's all of our districts forever. Maybe only in one city, but still, that Forbidden City is a stupid amount of stability. But then you've got Angkor Wat, which also has the +2 stability on districts and the +40 faith. Oh, Angkor Wat also has insane amounts of food production. That's right. We want the Angkor Wat in places, I think in the city where we have faith production. Now, I did build a religious building in Cosmic Tugboat over here, so maybe that's the place to do it. Oh, is that +2 stability on district? Oh, it's the Zhou ability. It's just saying this counts as a district, so I'm going to get 42 stability. Okay. That makes sense. I don't even remember that being there. How they all have it, but that makes sense. The faith per research technology, I don't think that's a huge number. Angkor Wat is actually stupid. I think it's really stupid. And then, yeah, it's resource exploitation, but that's not that meaningful. But we do consider that a little bit with placing, but it's not huge. Were you the one who was going to claim Centurion? I wonder if my units just got in each other's way. Oh! I spent my influence. Haha, so I can't do it. Okay. I wonder where you were supposed to go. I'm assuming you got interrupted. Okay, you just wait a turn. We'll claim this territory.
It's whiskey and chocolate.
Let me get my berets down first, because then we can build the wonder faster. Oh, that's a really weak one, but it's still going to be amazing with. Although, do I want to consider building down here because I might make her more in this direction? Although, see, it has the +2 from rivers, so you really do want to build it in and around rivers. You know what? Sure, it's fine. It's hard to place it badly. This is really weak. There's no rivers, and it's a really low population town, but it's gonna grow. It's still really good. 5 food, 12 production. Shit, that's pretty good. And then on top of that, we are in fact going to get like more as we develop here and as the population grows. There's no reason, I think, not to do that. We got whiskey and chocolate. Who dat? It's Banana! Hey, Banana. How does Quill buy 2 6-packs of beer? I'll have 6 of this one and half a dozen of the other one. Do I use that phrase a lot? 6 of one, half dozen of the other doesn't sound as intelligent as, oh, that's a distinction without a difference. Sometimes I like to drop that one. There's land over here we can go and check out. We should do that. And that will require a transport galley. Let's get this now so that we can embark. Hey, we burned this down. Actually, let me go and claim this territory immediately. Yeah, we'll do that. And I'll get you to just, yeah, just chill out over here for now. It's gonna be fine. So, we do have enough to claim this as well. 21 versus 23. Okay.
We're the watch.
Reparations.
All those of honest intent may have my ear.
They depend on access to our resources. Apparently they don't have a bigger army than us anymore. Listen, I demand that you give me a place, because that sounds great. He's not going to do it, but it's going to build my war support anyway. He could call my bluff, which would put us at war. I don't know if he realizes that it's not really a bluff, though. Okay, you've claimed that, which is great. And what you're going to do is... Oh yeah, we don't actually have the embark tech, but get yourself by the sea. Harbors let you embark without a movement cost, which is great. Just in case... What I'm going to do is I'm going to get in a position over here. Keep an eye on that unit in case some nastiness starts. In case some nastiness starts with Marbs.
15 farmers' quarters? Perhaps you're inviting several thousand friends to dinner.
Dinner's on me, guys.
Keep moving.
Tick. I think he's just going to let the grievance sit there, which will just generate war readiness or war... What's it called? Like war hype.
So,
War support. Hey! It's Burke!
Hey, you folks! Heartfelt greetings. Let us see if we can build a better world.
Every time my avatar doesn't say Quill 18 after Heya folks, my head does a wait, what? That's not right!
I have a proposition for you. I think you'll like it.
I don't like that that's right on the border. So, 825, 823. I mean, it's not as good. It's really not as good over here. Well, here's not bad. Although there's already a district there. Maybe here. So that's an 825. This is a 626. And it will be a lot easier for us to cram more things adjacent over here. for this city. So let's go with this. Again, I want to plop all of these down, and then we'll, I don't know, go back to the wonder. But we've claimed it, which is the important part. Some weak tileage here. Whatever. Hawks in the wind! No, we gotta lock down! We gotta go into lockdown, you guys! Damn it.
Whether or not the world goes hungry, with 30 farmers' quarters, this city certainly won't.
I like how we got the message for 15 and now we got the message for 30.
I have something here that should please us both.
I would love a non-aggression pact there, Burke. Sounds great to me. Alright. Oh, we got a ... here. Is that... Oh, that's relationship change, I think.
Welcome. Let us speak honestly with each other.
Wait, did you... Oh no, we still have that. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna keep putting some demands on Marbs. This is... If this was part of a city, I think he would be forced to move out pretty quickly. Okay, you've got your shipping tech. Good. You can move out to sea now. That seems like a good spot. Lots of riverage and things. I mean, I could queue up more. Sometimes I don't because it's like, oh, sometimes, you know, more adjacencies will make themselves evident. But that's not actually going to change anything over here. We'll go there. Okay. I think the thing to do here might actually build another district here so we can bury here. I mean, it's just going to add one extra river adjacency, which isn't much, but it's something. All these tiles are kind of ass. But I think this is a place where food is going to be a problem long term, because it's a little drier. So I'm going to build a farmer's quarters here. It's not very sexy. But the beret that we'll build here does count as a farmer's quarters, so they'll get the +1 adjacency from our animal barns, which we can't build right now because we have no horses. Huh. Foreign outpost gives me +1 city cap. I might beeline to that, and just with the plan... Well, let's get hydrology first. It's actually pretty valuable. But then we might grab the foreign outpost afterwards. The other thing I can do here is we can spend influence to copper mine. This is something I keep forgetting about. Like, being able to spend influence to get these quarters when in your outpost areas is nuts. To the point where, like, every now and again it's worth doing a cycle here. I keep forgetting about it. You can even insta-build harbors. Which, sure. It's like negative stability, but it doesn't affect here. It'll be later. Like, but we might not actually want the harbor. The harbor might be a pointless district later on for us. That just eats stability without providing us much. But the rest is definitely worth doing, and you do gain access to it immediately, which is nice. Do we really have no horses anywhere in our empire? That's really disappointing, because here's the thing. The animal barns is 5 food per horses. Now, if we trade for horses, we can build them. If we lose the horses, we lose the +5 food. But it also gives the +1 farmer's quarters adjacency, and as long as you've got it built, it stays there, and a +1 food in farmer's quarters. So as long as you've got, like, 2 farmer's quarters next to each other, that's generating 4 food by itself. +1 each, +1 each for the adjacencies. So at a certain point, you don't actually care about the having horses in and of itself. So it might be worth trading for some horses just to be able to spam down some horse barns later on. It is surprising. We don't actually have any in our borders, huh? Kerma. Oh, over here, Marbstown. Yeah, well, I mean, eventually, probably, yes. I mean, I would never do such a thing to Marbsir. Okay, why did we name our religion Sprinkles? Does anyone remember why we named our religion Sprinkles? Oh, alright, so we didn't get Bear Not False Witness, which is actually pretty sexy. Observe Fast, it does make your harbors a lot better. Pilgrimage is just cheaper to enact civics. I don't really care about it. This is just more war support, not actually more military. Alms, I don't tend to build a lot of market quarters, although maybe I should. Oh, because the muffins! Sprinkles on the muffins, yes. Even though you put sprinkles on cupcakes. But, you know. We do have some harbors, because we did build some coffins. So I guess we'd have some value in maybe taking this. But building war support faster, I think, is probably what we're just going to take. I mean, that saves us some influence, but it's not that much. None of these are very sexy. We want to take one, though, because we want to move up in our tenant track. That's for sure. So, oh, maybe that's why our muffins are questionable. That's right. That makes sense. Oh my god, I missed that. Yes. Sprinkles on muffins are what make it questionable. Thank you. I think I'll just reject luxury. I mean, the food's pretty good, but just... This will be worth an extra 5 to 10 food on more of our cities, which actually is a pretty substantial number. I don't know. I think the war support might turn out to be slightly more convenient. They're both pretty minor, so you know, 6 of one or 6 of another. Is this unit feeling nervous? I don't know why it might feel nervous. Just out of curiosity. How is our war support here? Marbs. Oh, I guess I gotta click it here.
What do you want?
52 and growing. So we need 80. We're doing 5, so 6 turns. We can just do a proper war declaration against him. Insta-boop those units and maybe take a city away from him.
Keeping watch.
So rude. I'm going to do this just because it's away from the borders, and it'll just be a little easier for us to stack more things around this for adjacency bonuses. We have a lot of money. We could accelerate some production somewhere. Boop. That's not bad. There you go, and then it'll be done. And then what we'll do is we'll just try to find the place with the lowest stability, maybe, and build the wonder. Or Angkor Wat, you get food per faith, right? Yeah, so we could consider that. Is the amount of faith the city produces? I guess it's listed there. Yeah, all right. We're gonna not attach you. Well, actually, hold on. We're gonna attach Gokrux. Oh, Gokrux maybe to Yondar. Although, can also do Almac over here. Okay, Yondor needs some attachments. Although it can probably get this island. Trying to decide who I want to have attached to what here. I don't know. I should probably attach you to Nerd, because Nerd doesn't have... It's about the same. Yondor could get Almac if we don't get the island. Okay, let me attach you to Negligible Nerd. Is there any... I mean, adjacency. If anything else, it's easier to do the adjacency with Nerd here. And you're really close to the border with Nerd, so that's going to work out better maybe for district placement. Okay.
15 makers' quarters? At this rate, the entire city is going to turn into an automaton.
That sounds awesome! Mecha City.
Don't fall behind. Let's go.
Just gonna
We have our order.
minimize some fog of war here. 8-8. I mostly just want to center it out. At this point, the flat production matters a lot less. I might want to build it somewhere that's got more production so it pops faster. But, I don't know. We'll just do this. It's going to be fine. Okay. Should send someone over here. You're going to go to sea and die, aren't you, if you do that? Yeah, let me just return you to land there, buddy. I was gonna say... Well, I guess it doesn't actually really matter. All these are gonna be pretty bad for adjacencies. Alright, slap it down there, that's gonna be fine. You know what I should do? Rather than sit here bully his unit, I should maybe just go after the barbarian towns.
What do you want?
It looks like he might be doing here. Yeah, maybe we'll move towards the barbarian stuff. I was just thinking, like, oh, I'm gonna get some city cap here, and I should really look at seeing what I can grab. Little builder stars. So there's a very good chance we're gonna stay in this era a long time. Because we're gonna want to make sure we keep building berets more and more and more and more. And we're probably going to want to accumulate extra fame in this era. Okay, who's got the most faith? Got an 18. Oops. I didn't mean to close that. There's a nerd over here. I think 18 might be the most faith. Yeah, so that's questionable Muffin itself. So I propose we throw down Anchor Wat inside of questionable Muffin. I'll let it finish its beret first, and then I'll get it to start it. Like that, because we'll probably go crazier with the Maker's Quarters. Stone walls, I don't know if we need. The watermill might be kind of nice for us to do quickly. Your stability's good. Or just slap down more districts, which might be better. Your stability's really good. We want Maker Stars. Or, Builder Stars. Yeah, let me go and do this. Now, as long as we've got positive food, we're really going to be focusing on production.
I'm on it.
Yeah, so we're going to build this. In terms of tile yield, because I don't think it exploits adjacent tiles. I think it only exploits whatever's beneath it. So I don't really care too much about this. In fact, we could even put it in dead tile somewhere that we're not going to be doing improvements around. Unless I'm missing something. Let me know about the wonder placement, but as far as I know, I don't really care too much, and I still like the idea of putting things on borders to give vision, because they do that. It does exploit adjacent tiles? Okay. Too bad it doesn't tell us the math, but we can sort of just eyeball good tiles. Like, here would be interesting, because it would get the mountains going on and everything. I guess everything that exploits everything that's adjacent. I mean, we could just put it within our build somewhere else just to spread things. I don't know how much that matters, though. So we want it to be within questionable Muffin, so it has to be in this streak over here. Now, your wonders can be plundered. And exploit science, which is nice. Although I don't know if we've got any science exploitation tiles anywhere to take advantage of that. Thing is, I think I might just want to build Maker's Quarters over here. Although, what I could do is put it here. Now, obviously, I can't exploit across there, but I can exploit all those. We probably won't build the Makers here. I mean, we might. But we can do this and this. It gives us a little production for now. It gives us, because you do get sight from this, which I really think is quite spiffy. I think I like the idea of placing it here. I don't know what people get from Plundering Wonder, and that is the one thing. Although, moving to here, well, even moving for us to move to defend here is a little awkward. That's okay. If Marbazir burns us down, it's just going to give us the excuse to go and like burn down every single one of its cities. It's going to be fine. Yeah, let's get everyone to just meet up over there. Yeah, because you always get money from plundering. Yeah. I mean, in the first era, ransacking does give you food, like in the Neolithic period, but that is kind of the exception. You're right. It's not like Civ, where you get different things from different things. Okay, we've got tons of money. We also have a ton of influence, which I think should probably be spent attaching. Okay, Skedar definitely wants to go to Yondar. So, Alphacina. Okay, they're both the same cost. Nerd is smaller, so I'm thinking of attaching Alphacina to Nerd, just to give it a bit more of a population boost, so it can start, you know, just rolling a little bit faster here. In terms of borderage, it's all basically the same sort of issue. Well, it actually might be nicer with brains. Because that's sort of going to cut things off this way. In terms of placement of districts, it is a little bit better with brains and plains. Okay. Expansion of stars. That is going to shove him out of here, because while he's in a city border, unless he's got open borders, I think he takes damage every turn. Yeah, he's taking damage. So I think I just freed his unit. So maybe I shouldn't have attached anything, but then we wouldn't be taking advantage of all of our territory, so that seems bad. You better not be doing anything bullshit-wise here, you mister. Well, he hasn't started a ransack, so I think we're okay. Words of another god. That doesn't sound like what we want. So either way, we actually get more faith. Either percentage faith or flat faith, which actually the flat faith would give us a lot more. It shifts us towards world. The thing that's nice about being on homeland is it does give us more military strength. So I think we're going to be homelanders over here. Alsafina wasn't named after anything. It's this. We didn't name territory. We're only naming cities. I know we're going to be on a river, but I think it's probably still worth going there.
Right.
Soften you.
All together.
I want to make sure I melee with these guys, and we don't just run out of...
Attack!
There you go. And then we got to reinforce... You know what? Auto battle. You're gonna do fine there, AI. I think even you can't F up this. Although, I like the fact that you moved your ranged unit right next to a meleeer, but you know. Oh, they did some reinforcements over here. There we go. Alright. No units lost, that was the important thing. Okay, move up. The Aztecs. Interesting. They're over there. Don't know too much about what they're doing. They have vassalized someone.
There is not a lot to say about the Mongols, except I can't think of too many ways that this meeting turns out well for you.
The Mongols. They're very exception. Oh! So Pink just auto-converted these guys, I think. Maybe they conquered them, but I suspect they just converted them.
From my people, and from myself, heartfelt greetings. Let us see if we can build a better world.
You stole my independent people.
You go where you do not belong. Make it right now.
Okay, we are more powerful than they are. I have no idea where they actually are in the world. Like, what? Oh, Hattusa's down here. They must have just spent influence over here. Now, I could just take the city. Oh, you know what? We're actually so close. Yeah, I'm not going to take it over. I'll spend it so it's a little faster, although maybe it was, there's no maybe. It was kind of a waste, but not a very painful one. Oh, you could attach to Cosmic Tugboat over there. Oh, interesting. I mean, I think we're going to want to go to Yondar. Yeah. Plus, it's more affordable, but we'll go ahead and do that. So yeah, these guys are just going to merge up with us naturally. Marb's got a city over here as well. I don't know. If anything, we might... Well, Kerma's pretty solid with these fortifications. How far away are we from getting trebuchets? That's ballistas. Military architecture, which is also where we get our unique unit, although we're not... we might be able to trade for enough iron. It's conceivable. We could beeline towards military architecture and do that. We have a lot of army, and it's a shame to have them sitting around eating resources, although our money is apparently insane. I would like to do something with it. Maybe we just take another crack at orange, after all. We do have the non-aggression marbs. But we are building up... Okay, we're building up our war sport over here. In fact, we can declare war. Orange, yeah, we don't have anything. Oh, I'm going to make a demand over here. And I'm going to refuse your demands. So, I mean, stuff might start brewing with orange. Yeah, I mean, the non-aggression pact's not really an alliance, but... I don't know. Where do we go? West or south? West or south? What do you guys think? I have enough money. I should probably just... Oh, I can't spend money on a wonder. You can only spend pops on the wonders. North? I mean, there is things legitimately to the north, although it'd be a little tricky. Once we get this city, like, maybe we start on... We hit Marrow first and then move forward. People seem to mostly want west. You know, it's one of the things we first talked about. I think we will go ahead and go with plan, move that way. What I might do is keep an army in the south in case suddenly orange shows up and proves to be kind of annoying. Oh, we have an army parked there. Never mind. Okay, we're good. I know we're mostly clicking on the same tile, but it doesn't matter here. You ever had the AI break a non-aggression pack? Oh, yeah! Yeah. I've seen them cancel packs before. Well, yes, I did. Although it was a special circumstance, because the AI had asked me for a pack, and then I'd said no, and it was a grievance, and then finally I was like, oh, you know what, I'll give in to the grievance. So we got the non-aggression pact, and then they immediately broke it. We want communal land. I mean, we are making a lot of money, admittedly, but, I mean, we want communal land.
Why should individual wealth and political connections determine the status of something as timeless as the land?
We should, you know, I'm going to grab paid wages now, because it is going to be very useful when we do pick cities later on, and I'll forget to do it at the time.
The site of Angkor Wat is worthy of reverence, not merely for the temples, but for the care it took with water and irrigation.
So our fame's falling back a little bit, but that's okay. This is going to be a big fame round for us. I guess you guys are bringing it up because you probably... Units are getting each other's way, and you're like, hold on, what's happening with our pathing? Well, that's okay. You got this. So, I mean, if we got Angkor Wat in here, so Angkor Wat should be giving us a bunch of food? I guess it's showing up as exploitation? Yeah. There you go. So getting more faith in questionable Muffin itself will generate a lot more food. On the other hand, I often like to use the religious buildings to build stability in places that need it. I think for now, we can probably just start on... Well, your food's going to go up like crazy. Everything's going to go up like crazy. It might be just time to focus on science. So... Yeah, there's no strong locations. We can just start batching some things up here. I kind of like the idea of just spamming down maybe some of the research quarters now. But let me get a couple more of these basics. You know what? I'll get the lumber yard, because that'll help some things. I'll get the artificial basins? Artificial reservoirs, because sure. We could consider stone walls here, although questionable Muffin's pretty internal at this point, so it's feeling kind of okay. Watermill for industry on rivers as well. Although I want the builder stars, but you know what? Let's do that, and then we'll slap down because we're gonna stay in this era a while. I don't have to worry about rushing out the districts. I think we're probably gonna triple builder stars here by the time we leave this era, regardless. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable about that. Flood irrigation. You barely have a river. God, it's pathetic. You don't really have much in the way of trees. I think this is woodland over here. Maybe a little over there. Stability's good. Well, the other thing I could do actually is consider building a few more makers' quarters. Especially here, we don't have like infinite industry. I mean, it's pretty good, but it's not. Yeah, it's not crazy. So I might just go and build those two there after the beret. Oh, that learning. So this is going to be 150 times 5, so 750 science, which is actually quite a bit right now. We're going to go for study. For an outpost, which alleviates your city cap, which... Okay, I need to save... Oh, it's just next turn I'll be able to eat up Hekato over here. More berets.
Over this way.
You don't have infinite stability. So let's get you a public fountain first. And then I think we can build another stability thing after that. I think I like the idea... We don't even have siege tactics for ballista. We'd be going with battering rams right now. Yeah, we're not starting the attack right now. We can be in position, but it would not work well. Okay, that's per alliance, and that's just flat science, so that's going to give us 20, 40, 60 science. It does not really add up to anything worthwhile. Flat out more industry on all our main plazas is very sexy. More war sport, sure. More movement speed. And a little bit more influence when we build commons quarters. I can't find a reason never to take Honorkin. Movement speed is nuts. I think it's an easy decision. I think that's a really easy decision. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Yeah, gotta go fast, like Sanic. Exactly. I'll hang out here. Curiosity. Yeah, you could build a harbor, but I don't know if you need to. Food on rivers. You do actually have it. Might be worth plopping that. Oh yeah, because you don't have infinite stability. Let's get that, and then follow you up with an aqueduct to fix your stability. This is just extra slots. So barring swinging this is a little less valuable. But I should be able to yoink this city now, which is very nice. Get a beret going in it. Excellent. And we've even got some units here. I'm going to keep all 5 of these over here. Because we're about to be able to merge them into a 5-unit army. And this really is kind of on some enemy border. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a really good territory to detach and attach to Heka. Because I could attach this, but it would break Cosmic Tugboat. I don't even know if that's allowed, so...
Follow me.
Ready for go. Yes, sir. Ready for guard.
Might actually put some of these units to sleep here, but... Okay. See, okay, your stability's going down a bunch. Although you don't have your aqueduct yet, so I guess I'll build that now. But I'm actually thinking I'll probably build the Great Torii in place, just for the stability boost. And the religious thing, you don't get to exploit the terrain, as far as we know, so I build it, like, way out of the way, especially somewhere that's not going to mess with district adjacency. Like, over here, because it's so far away from any of my starter places, and it's on the border of city stuff, so it's not going to get in the way. We're just going to build it here for stability purposes. Get it down to 1 turn? No? All right. You could help. You still don't get it down to 1 turn. I mean, there's overflow and different things like that, so it's not the end of the world here, but I don't know. So we'll do that, because they will get the overflow. Oh, artisan quarters. Ooh, here. Okay. I mean, you have decent food production, which is something. Your stability is kind of low. Let's get the public fountain. Buy that. You don't buy this. We got tons of money. We'll go aqueduct as well. You know what? Screw it. We'll spend that money too, because why not? And since you don't have max stability, we'll just build a couple of random things here. That should benefit you. We are probably going to want to do some unit upgrades at some point, but I don't even know if I should be sitting on this much money. I think the answer is no. I think the answer is we want to spend. Let me spend here. Get some development on our border town. Let's get you your palisades, and I'm going to buy that, and then I'll just queue up the stone walls. Conquest research. Oh, see, now we know how to conquest. We didn't know how to conquest before, you guys. We were just goofing around. You're done. We could build more religious buildings, but yeah, I think I'll just spam out a bunch of religious research things over here, because even they don't care about the desert tiles. Maybe we can't build in the desert. Granary. Lumberyard's actually quite good for you. Might benefit from some things. We'll just queue up a few more things. Again, they don't have currently maxed out stability. Although again, something builder stars. I'll be sleeping these guys after I merge them up. I just don't want to forget to merge these guys when we get our 5 army unit limit. You know what? I'm going to buy the wall here, because this place really does need a bit of an acceleration, and the wall's not even going to help it get extra production faster. You do have a river, which is nice, with the flood irrigation and the watermill. There you go. And stonework's going to do great things for you. I'll buy that as well. Okay, now we're out of money. Seems like money well spent, though. Let's make sure you're on public control. And we'll get that down. Research quarters. You do have some adjacency over here. Okay, I'll slap down a couple of research quarters down over there.
With 5 research quarters dedicated to science.
A whole 5 research quarters, you guys!
Will run out first. Food or pens and paper?
Desert snow's good for science and markets. Okay. So yeah, I was like, based on a tooltip, I'm like, I think I can't build in desert because I haven't expanded there yet. But based on a tooltip, it was like, hold on, it's just telling me I can't build there? But no. There you go. We're good with that. And yeah, I think I'll put one down over here too. Start getting the adjacency going. And then what we need to do is get the schools, which schools give you extra science for adjacency. So we'll get those 2 down, and then we'll get started on the school, just to buff that even more, which is going to be nice. And yeah, get that going. We got a ways to go before we finish the last builder star, but it should be fine. Yeah, it's going to be our first science one. Yeah, we're gonna do a lot of work in this era. I don't know what's in the next era here. The Dutch is interesting. We have built some harbors, and the VOC warehouses do give you tons of money next to a harbor. The problem is the harbor doesn't actually let you build from there. It doesn't do the adjacent tile thing, which I think it used to in one stage of the beta, and I kind of wish they would go back. Treat the harbors like hamlets, where they let you expand your placement. Or we could just put a hamlet in the VOC and things. But we don't care about the flute. A little bit of money is like, meh, who cares? The Houdinese over here Lots of food. The Three Sisters Plantation does generate some nice bonus food, which is really good. I can't see a universe in which we don't go Korea. Because the Seiwon gives you crap tons of extra science per adjacent research quarters. And +1 science per researchers. The Joseon over here, which is Korea. Ming's really decent, actually. These tea houses can give you crap tons of influence. And rocket carts are fun. You get a bunch of production there. The thing is, we've got the Khmer. We've got our production sorted. So, in my opinion, what we're looking for in this next era is more science. Because we got the science a little bit early with the Joe. You know, got the baseline. And we're adding some science now with the research quarters, but it's only going to do so much. So I think the big thing is we're going to be making the move there. And I think that's really going to be, like, that's sort of the dream setup, right? If you do Khmer into Joseon, I think that's really the god tier moves in terms of just generating everything you ever need. Science or influence to expand overseas. Why do we need more expansion? At this point, we actually have got a good amount of land. So it's hard to imagine that we need more expansion. We should really attach you to something. So we can't attach you to Cosmic Tugboat because it's too expensive. Everything else is the same, so they have the same amount of stuff added to them. Negligible Nerd is the one with the lowest population count. Although the border here is not very useful to expand across. I don't think it really matters. I don't know. I think I'll probably go Yondar. There we go. And I think that's probably it for outposts. I think everything is now attached to our cities, which is what you want to see. We've got some pretty decent cities. The productivity is going to be really good, and assuming we can grab Korea, which is mostly going to be a question of how long are we going to stay in this era to milk extra fame, because, you know, fame-wise, Pink is 1,000 points ahead of us, but I suspect we'll get a lot more. I think there's going to be a risk we lose out in Korea. Actually, how many stars does anyone else have? Okay, Marb's about to era, but I suspect... Yeah, he's still classical era, so he's going to go into medieval, so he's not competition over there. And same thing with orange? Yeah, same thing with orange. So purple might be... Yeah, they're in medieval. The purple Mongols here could conceivably get a bunch of stars and then snag Korea. That would be a little bit annoying. Maybe we'll just try to keep an eye on how many stars they've got. They can get more than 1 star in a turn. And then make a decision about when we're going to level up then. But what we're going to do now is we're going to call it. We've been streaming for a couple hours. We're going to wrap it up here. We've got a live stream on Saturday, and Saturday is going to be a couple of things. Yeah, we'll probably do 2 hours of one thing, 2 hours of another. I don't know exactly what they're going to be right now. There's one thing that's actually just being talked about with someone, and then the other one's just our wild card of whatever. Could be more Humankind, or maybe we limit it to Wednesdays. I don't know. We'll see what we're in the mood with. So keep an eye on that. We're actually going to be raiding A Kiss for Lux channel right now, because A Kiss for Lux should be streaming. And yeah, what is this game? Streaming Red Dead Redemption. So we're going to go ahead and just in-game music, the blung 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 blung. We're going to raid A Kiss for Lux channel, watch her play with horsies, and I'm going to see you guys on Saturday. Bye, everyone!